So I'm gonna start off with Craig. Oh, look at that, landed on you.
All right.
Craig made shout out to Craig. You made some good picks last week too, man.
I think I did. I think I got 3 right.
Yeah, you made some good picks last
Other
week.
2, nah,
Mo
not
did
so much.
too. Mo did too. I don't know about me, but go ahead.
All right. So this week, for quarterback, I'm going with Trey Lance. I don't know why he's ranked so low. I guess because of the performance he had last week, maybe. But I mean, it's a bad situation because of the weather. But they're going against the Seahawks, who have the 3rd most passing yards allowed last week. So
yeah,
going with Lance there for quarterback. Running back, I'm actually going with Gibson. Gibson is 15th right now, and they're going to the Lions, who gave up the 3rd most rushing yards last week. Plus, Gibson can catch the ball. He was naturally a receiver, I believe, in college. So, or a catching back at least. So he caught 7 passes last week, which is tied for 2nd for among running backs. So I expect him to have a big game, if not rushing, at least catching. Hunter Renfrow for my receiver. I know that he didn't have a good game last week, but the Cardinals are so horrible. They gave up the most passing yards last week. So
crazy. They look crazy.
I know they still have Waller and they have Devontae, but Hunter Renfrow, he was the main guy for Derek Carr last year. I expect him to get. He's got to have a better game than he did last week. My tight end, I got Higbee. Higbee didn't have a good game as far as like yards and receptions, but he led the league in as far as tight ends. He led all tight ends with 11 targets last week, and this week they get Atlanta. So I kind of expect him to have a pretty good game against the Falcons. The Falcons defense is not that good to me, and like I said, Higbee is a reliable target for Stafford. And my defense, I don't know how the Steelers are like outside the top 10. The Steelers have what they had 7 sacks last week.
Yeah.
And they have 5 takeaways, 4 interceptions. And they're going against the Patriots at home. And the Patriots, they had 3 turnovers last week. So I don't know how the Steelers, I know they're not like a breakout team, and they lost Watt. But they still have enough players in that team to get sacks and to get takeaways. So, and they had a pick 6. So those are my breakout, not in the top 10 type.
Yeah. All right, Mo, who you got?
I'm gonna go a different route. I think some people that need to improve, or I think that will have, some type of comeback games. Let's start off at quarterback. I think Aaron Rodgers is going to come out motivated. I think he's going to see that after that type of game, and after you coming out and saying what you said about your receivers, I think you have to come out and lead the charge. Mm-hmm. Also, I think Josh Allen's going to have another big day against Tennessee. I'm going to go running back. I think Cincinnati knows that. I think Cincinnati saw how much Burrow was getting hit. So I think Joe Mixon's going to have a good game. I think Joe Mixon is going to have a good game. I think Pollard might come out in a good game. I think they're going to mix it up. I think they're going to try to find Pollard the ball some more against Cincinnati. Cincinnati didn't look good stopping the run. Wide receiver, I'm gonna go. I know it's a homer, but I'm gonna go McLaurin. I think they're gonna get him the ball a little more against Detroit, and I'm also gonna go with Hunter Renfrow. I think they're gonna get him the ball more because it was a big scrutiny thing about how much they got Devontae Adams the ball, and you didn't target him a lot. You didn't try to give him the ball at all. So if Jonathan Daniels is the dude, I think he's gonna do it as far as making adjustments. I think he's gonna try to get his ball players the ball. Tight end. I think I can see Dalton Schultz having a decent day now, especially with Dak being hurt. You would try to get the ball to your tight end more. I don't think they're going to try to stress the ball downfield a lot yet. Also, dude from Pittsburgh, I can see him having a big day. I like him. Dude that came out of Penn State. Defense. I think San Francisco is going to be very angry. I think you lose a game, you keep a team under 20. I can see them kind of, and you got a hot Seattle team, people slicing Seattle. I can see San Fran coming out and really punching Seattle defensively in the mouth. And also, I think Buffalo's going to cause some turnovers with Tennessee. I think they're going to make Tennessee one-sided, and I think they're going to cause some turnovers there.
All right, cool. I'm gonna say this, and some of these people are on my team. There's no correlation I just think they're gonna, after doing some research, I think they're gonna have a good week. I am gonna say somebody, yeah, they're gonna have a good week. I think Derek Carr against the Raiders. I think he had a bad week last week. Chargers are a good defense. I'm surprised I won, but he had a terrible week. But I think Arizona's defense looks like vanilla bean ice cream from Haagen-Dazs. Soft and tasty. So any team that you got, any team, I don't know, man. I just came out like that. Any team that goes up against Arizona is like a must start for offense. Oh man. All right. Craig is crazy. All right, so running back. I think I'm gonna have to go with Kareem Hunt. I think he's a good flex play. I think they're playing the Jets, and I think he's just gonna do. I think him and Chubb are like a really good matchup, and they got Jacoby Brissett is their backup quarterback. Well, not their backup. Jacoby Brissett is their quarterback right now, and I think they're gonna really lean on the run game. So I think Kareem Hunt is a good matchup. For receiver, I'm going to go with Curtis Samuel. Detroit, I think he's going to be involved in the game a lot. I think he surprised a lot of people. I know that he's probably off the waiver wire now. I haven't checked it yet in my league, but I'm 99% sure that somebody snapped him in our league. Our league is notorious for snatching off the waiver wire. So I'm pretty sure he's gone. The tight end, I like what Mo said. But you could do Evan Ingram from Jacksonville. I think they're going against Indianapolis. I know Indy's a good defense, but they do give up some yards to the tight end. So if Jacksonville notices that, they could, feed Evan Ingram. And
I would say for that, Darius Leonard may not play again. Week 2.
all right. And did I say receiver, running back, flex play? I'm gonna say Amon-Ra St. Brown. I think he's going to be really good. He's a receiver from the Detroit Lions. I think he's going to have a really good game against us. For some reason, we can't check receivers. It's always an issue. Maybe since we got rid of Champ, I would say. Maybe. But that was a long time ago. So I think he's going to have a great game. Defense. I think that the Colts got a good shot. And I know that Cincinnati against Dallas. It's another one. But I think the Colts got a good shot at Jacksonville. I didn't think Jacksonville looked good. I didn't think so. And I think if they play a better quality team like the Colts, I think they're going to get dominated. I think they are. I don't think Jacksonville look good at all, especially against us. And that's, it's not saying a lot. So, all right, Corey.
All right, for quarterback, I'm with Craig. I'm going to say Trey Lance. I think Seattle is a good matchup for San Francisco. I know Seattle beat a Denver team that I expect to be very good this season, but I still just don't think Seattle will be very good. So I think Lance can bounce back against them. Running back, I'm also going to throw out Jeff Wilson. I don't know where he falls in the rankings this week, but with taking over the starting job, I would say play him until he gets hurt in a couple of weeks. Since San Francisco's running backs do tend to always get hurt, I will throw out a stash play if you guys have room on your bench. The 49ers have signed Marlon Mack to their practice squad.
Ooh.
And And I think in a couple of weeks, once the depth chart has kind of cleared up, because again, 49ers running backs always get hurt, that Marlon Mack would be very interesting play in that San Francisco offense.
He'll be really good, I think. Wow.
Wide receiver, I'm going to throw out Allen Robinson. Look, I don't know if he's washed yet or not. He was nowhere to be found week 1.
I think he's just new in the system.
But I would imagine Robinson, McVay, Stafford, all of them saw all the talk about Allen Robinson's done. He's washed. He needs to retire. I think that they're going to look to get him involved against Atlanta.
Yeah.
Tight end, I'm going to go Freiermuth as well. I think with a guy like Trubisky under center, he's going to be more prone to checking down to a safety valve. And I think Freiermuth is a guy, I know I've done it. I've drafted him. I'm just going to play him and just never worry about the tight end position again until his bye.
Yeah.
Defense, I think Denver should be poised for a really good bounce back against a Houston team that has a lot of question marks.
Yeah. Damn. All right. So I don't know. I got to look at the waiver wire, Corey, because I haven't, but I need to look at it to see, because I don't think some people in our, let me tell you something. The waiver wire is very competitive in our league, man. And people get snatched up. And it's, if you're picking somebody, I mean, I lucked out with the tight end, but it was the first week. So I don't know, man. These tight ends, these receivers, like I bet you somebody picked up Josh Palmer already. I just got a feeling, man. Somebody picked.
I got Palmer in the
see there
in the draft.
Oh, you got him in the draft. Oh, so then you're good then. Yeah. Oh man, look at Robbie Anderson, DJ Chark, Tyler Higbee. Oh, Tony's there. Taysom Hill's gone. Yeah. Jeff Wilson. Curtis Samuel. Look at this. Yeah, I added the Denver tight end last minute. Shout out to you, Craig. Thank you for that. Added him last minute, and I'm stashing them. I'm stashing to somebody. All right. So I am, because I have Zach Ertz. I didn't know if Zach Ertz was going to start. So I was like, well, if he doesn't, then, you can't expect that many points from your tight end. Like if you don't have Kelsey or Kittle or Darren Waller, you could expect I expect a good 10 points, man.